headlines. Goods and service tax launched in Manipur too. People not happy with government steps to cope with flood situation. And Nupi Samaj to launch a stir to stop all kinds of intoxicating substances in state. Hello and welcome to ICTV English News. I'm Subula Kangabam. Let's see the news in detail. The goods and service tax launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi last midnight has been launched in Manipur too. The launching ceremony was held at the Common Hall of the Department of Taxes, located at the Old Guwahati High Court complex at North AOC. The GST would be looked after by the Central GST Commissionerate, Manipur, and Commissioner of Taxes, Government of Manipur. Chief Secretary O. Nabukishore, Assistant Commissioner of Taxes R.K. Khurkishore, and Commissioner of GST Manipur, Gaigongdin Panmei attended the launching ceremony as the main guest. Superintendent of Taxes Y. Indrakumar said the launching of indirect tax in India will be an extraordinary step. This will remove the financial barriers and facilitate a single tax system at an equal market rate, which will create an integrated economy.
GST compliance is online system. See how you put it, paper works under reduce the way 100% layer of the paper works. And the school business in GST is a lot of equipment. Maru in the point home. The government, the school machine came on any from the government, is my administration. Say government takes country members here with you. Government key administration and the tax collection the Kalamil Praja, the Zoom benefits me and government benefits me and people money, the job creation in Kalani.
People are facing flood-like situation in the state for the fourth time this year. The Nambul River has begun to overflow again due to the incessant rains that lashed the state last night. Several areas along the Nambul River have been affected by the overflowing river. Many fear flood in other areas along the river. As such, people are unsatisfied with the government steps to control the flood-like situation that people are compelled to face every now and then. Flood-affected denizens from various areas have complained that only opening some affected portions of the river embankment and distributing rations are not satisfactory. Many drew attention of the government to take up a permanent step to avert the vicious circle of flood-like situations in the state.
Iroi semba khoi de haide wei sing china mayam puna mak loin thumbi bani adu ising jaw ko lora kan da sing sini khara yen ba hawai so yen ba jabdi pam jadre sigi muhutta akhoi gi long term solution hai tare ko sugum ma lokhat piraga kamain tawraga ising jaw ba je phagadage
tiang rama matam sida nung kitang taba kusing ising jaw thu je kungan ge harga di tu tenung pa bi phajana nei ne bi ipai bu na thammi ba lai sing je mamutan nei bi nei na bi de haraga ngasi machinery mayam le ba sokol ba matam sigi satellite me bing le ba krai da kari tu khung da amor kai le ge hai bu sing go ying thu pira turen khunung tiang dri makai retaining ngung ko wal kharaga bora da le ba khalaga koi gi isau thing ne ha ba concept sil di mind sil di hung do ni ai koi gi mapi pa ori ba department sing gi yam chaw ba
And on the other hand, out of 8 water pumps kept for pumping water out from Lamphel, only one is being used at Samusankalbert. This has led to failure in pumping large volumes of water out from Lamphel, thereby causing great inconveniences to the residents. The flood-affected people of the area have drawn attention of the authority concerned to make all the water pumps set functional at the earliest.
Mari han biji pura kibini adu hujik faw da amade hen singde ar masi karigino adi sida natana mari leina ba engineer adagi mantri MLA khudi mafam je laga yengame adu halaga saki adu masi praja khoi usitawi phiba ma leire ar yagire masi athu matam da action lokiraga pam mari mak chalai biu electric pam ju pam mari ni pun pam ni pani khili simda amade hen singde masi athu matam singno hono biu.
Meanwhile, houses in Haibongpokpi Mamang Lekay, Haibongpokpi Maning Lekay, and many paddy lands have been inundated and affected due to breaching of river banks in Lamsang constituency. Concerned authority has failed the flood control work of the river banks. This is the second flood during this rainy season in the areas, sources said. Residents of the area drew the attention of the authority concerned to take up flood control works immediately.
Injang napi mayam mangi bese member na ising je sabu yogde imung jangdragadi ising thumba jingde adana mamang da so usmana tawi
aduna si matam lebak hibukti yengsan view maning da asobi sing am kai badagi ngasi kayam law sigraba degi di pochai mayam thaba mangraba sing asi bukti yengsan bi da mayam asi akoi sarkar si leirabra leitrebra yengsan bi di am hairaga yengsan bi da base akoi nungai jadi.
Due to yesterday's incessant rain, the water levels of rivers have raised in many parts of the state. Residents residing near the river banks have drawn the attention of the authority concerned to take up measures to prevent flood rather than work after the flood. The residents and number 4 Esmemcha affected area. On the other hand, the residents of Takyal Khongba flood in the area, retaining wall 100 meters. Moreover, the condition of the suspension bridge over Pradhan K. Somolata said the residents of Makoiching Maningtingjin have been facing unending difficulty as the time in the year that they are facing the problem. She drew attention of the authority concerned to repair the retaining wall of Nambul River. The water level of many rivers in state has been rising due to incessant rains since yesterday. Imphal River has above the warning level, but the water level of Iril River is not up to the warning level, it is reported. General Secretary of All Manipur Women's Social Reformation and Development Samaj, Nupi Samaj, T.H. Ramani has said that brewing of additional country liquor in the name of custom and tradition should be stopped. A team of Nupi Samaj today submitted a memorandum to the Chief Minister through his secretary demanding ban of all intoxicants including liquor in the state. Speaking to media persons in front of Nupi Lal complex after submitting the memorandum to the Chief Minister, Ramani further said a number of unexpected and horrible incidents have been happening in the state due to consumption of liquor. The number of widows has increased due to consumption of alcohol and drug abuse. In the past, killing of women as well as men used to be comparatively low. However, after using intoxicants, such crimes have increased many times. It is indeed a big issue in the state. And on the other hand, T.H. Ramani also said brewing of additional country liquor in the name of custom and tradition should be stopped henceforth. If the communities need to brew country liquor, it should be in a limited quantity as required for the customary use only. Besides, the government should never try to export the country liquor by brewing and producing in large scale. Instead, the government should try to ban all intoxicants in the state, considering the interests of the new generation. In our society, most of the young boys and girls, men and women are using one or other intoxicating substance like pan, talab, khaini, gutkha, cigarette and tobacco. If such trend continues unabated, one day the indigenous people will disappear, she opined. If the government fails to translate the points mentioned in the memorandum that has been submitted to the Chief Minister into action at the earliest, the organization will launch different forms of agitation in order to ban all intoxicants in the state, she warned.
You not ready. Okay, my shot income low. I had the people among Shahana, Hatoki, the mother of my don't even talk what she don't get over. I quite a few and I don't know over. No people in that matter. I don't have no people walked up in no people walked up in the head. She was hung up right. You Sumba Yaroi, you Taba Yaroi. That we sharp put them up on Ting that only I know was Harkana.
As part of the 100 days programs of Government of Manipur, Education Minister T.H. Radheshyam has inaugurated vocationalization of higher education at Multi-Purpose Hall, DM College. Agriculture Minister V. Hankalyan Parliamentary Secretary Education K. Robindro and many distinguished persons attended the inaugural function. As part of the program, a booklet of vocational training courses was released by the dignitaries on the dais. Speaking on the occasion, many speakers expressed their happiness over the initiative taken up by the new government. Vocational training program is needed for the students. It can help to bring about a change in the mindset of the students. An exhibition for different entrepreneurs of Manipur was also held. A combined team of DSP, Civil Armed Reserve, Mayengbam Roni Mitay and OC of Narcotics Cell, P. John, under the supervision of SP of Imphal East District Police, K. Kabib, arrested a person along with 150 grams of heroin after a tip-off around 6:30 this morning near Dairy Farm Road at Porompat. The person was identified as Muhammad Jahiya Khan, 26 years old, son of Muhammad Jakir Khan of Khetri Awang Lekai. Muhammad Jahiya Khan was produced before the media persons during a press meet held at the office of Narcotics Cell in Imphal East. Muhammad Jahiya confessed that he brought the heroin from More town. Later, he was handed over to Porompat police station. The women folk of Yumnam Huidrom, Irom Maizrao and Iram Sifai in Wangoy constituency today lodged a complaint with the anti-corruption cell at the Chief Minister's Secretariat regarding non-distribution of 8 months rice meant to be distributed under the National Food Security Act. It may be mentioned that the women folk has already submitted a memorandum regarding the matter. A woman complainant warned of intense agitation if the rice is not distributed at the earliest.
Akoina DCO dagi amadi DC dagi mai leinaba authorities dagi akoina thikatsaru matamda sing lauthokiba mioi sing asugi mamingsu akoina phangjare hojisi aduna hoji athuba matamda Yanaba Pubirakagadi, Akoi, Kongjangji, Akan Kongjang Haina, Wango Kendagi, Raja Ayamana, Akoi Asau, Galuna, Haji, Laksarabani.
A 3-day residential workshop on healing to empowerment based on Manipuri women has kicked off at the SSS Mantripukri today. The workshop was organized by Women and Youth for Peace and Development. Altogether, 80 women are participating in the workshop. Founder of the development organization, Monica, said various therapies relating to meditation, positive psychology, etc. will be discussed at the workshop. R.K. Premjit, son of former Chief Minister R.K. Ranbir, has said that necessary steps will be taken up from his side until people get benefits from various schemes provided by the government. He said this at a press meet held at his residence yesterday.
Masi Prajaju Kangagati Prajanasu Hanganidana, awareness Amata Bide, Praja Amata Tamilong, Chandel, Ukul, Churchapu, Kautru, None, Moirang, Chataba Mountain de Ni Jam, Luin Puli, awareness Amata Bide.
In connection with 100 Anglo-Manipur War, Kuki Students Organization in association with Jennings Blood Bank organized a blood donation camp at Deolalan Christian Hospital today. President of KSO, Poktinthang Lupeng, said the importance of blood has no limitation for hills or the valley. He also drew the attention of authority concerned to solve the shortage of blood in the hill areas.
Commemoration of Anglo-Kuki War, 1917-1919. So we'll be having this campaign in the future. So it is very easier for us, for the KSO, to help them if we donate blood in collaboration with Janims and RIMS, so that they already are blood with the department. So we find it very easy to have these poor and the private people who come from the hill areas.
Renowned Manipuri Khongjom Parba artist and Padma Shri awardee Nangmairapam Ongbi Ibemni Devi was felicitated at Kwakatel Sobam Lekai yesterday. Cooperator of IMC, S. Tiken, Inspector of Porompat Police, Binod Kumar, and many others attended the felicitation function. The successful students of Class 10 and 12 examination 2016-17 of Komren tribe were felicitated at Grace Academy at Grace Colony, Tarong. The felicitation program was jointly organized by Comrem Students Union Headquarters and Comrem Students Union Imphal. Many eminent persons of the Comrem tribe attended the felicitation program. Speaking on the occasion, President of Comrem Students Union Imphal, L. Onyx Com, said the felicitation program has been organized to encourage the students belonging to Com, Chiru and Aimol in Comrem tribe. The union aims at organizing the felicitation program in a grand manner, the Students Union President said. Member of Sandan Sengba Maring Village Authority, Dr. Dominic Kansua, has claimed that Chonga Lukol comes under the boundary of Sandan Sengba Maring Village and not under Andro Village. He made this claim while addressing a press conference held at Manipur Press Club. He said there has been an incident when some villagers of Sandan Sengba Maring were detained by the villagers of Andro. The Maring villagers had just gone to cut some palm trees in the Chonga local area. He appealed not to obstruct the Maring villagers as they work under their own boundaries. Chairman of Manipur Tribal Development Committee, Vunzagen Valte, has said that fitting action will be taken against government employees if they are not found available at their respective postings. He made this remark while attending the inaugural function of the newly constructed SDO BDO office buildings at Thanlon. Chairman of Hill Area Committee, T. Thangzalam Haukip, also attended the function. An SBI branch was also opened at the office complex. Vunzagen Valte further said none of the 135 government teachers posted in Thanlong constituency of Fairjol district were available at the postings. A see-off function for Rajkumar Mission, who is participating as a member of Indian Youth Delegation in the Youth Exchange Program to be held in Russia, was held at the office of BJP today. The see-off function was organized by BJYM Manipur Pradesh. Former President of BJP Shanti Kumar Sharma, Parliamentary Secretary YASK Robindro and many distinguished persons attended the function. RK Mission is media in charge of BJYM Manipur Pradesh. Speaking on the occasion, Parliamentary Secretary Robindro said, "It is indeed a pride of the state that a talented youth has been selected to participate in the International Youth Exchange Program." And before we wind up the top stories once again, goods and service tax launched in Manipur too. People not happy with government step to cope with flood situation. And Nupi Samaj to launch